I think for people that are coming up in this climate crisis in Canada, knowing that we're going to have to live with fire, I think that Indigenous people, have ways forward that we can do that because historically they have lived with fire very successfully on the landscape. And there's other ways, that we can adapt to climate change as well through, putting Indigenous practices like cultural burning back on the landscape. When settlers first came to Canada, they brought with them these European like fire exclusion laws. So basically, all these policies and laws they put out, like no human shall set fire to the forest because they saw the forest as like having value, like money signs, right? Timber values there. And so they just, thought, why are people burning the forest? Like, let's just put a stop to that. And, this whole idea of, putting out fires before they start. And, it's a great idea and concept. But again, we need those fires for our forests to be healthy. And so because we've been putting out fires that would occur naturally, we have this buildup of dead, dry vegetation in our forests. We tend to treat fire as a seasonal problem, right? Where I think really Indigenous people have always thought of it much more as like a year-round thing, like something that's always with us. And so that's like why with the Indigenous Leadership Initiative, we really promote guardian programs, where we have people on the ground working in communities year round on fire. So not just responding to fire, but also preparing for and mitigating and recovering from fire. We're never going to break the fire cycle that we're seeing right now unless we start to put similar funding and resources and like people power into mitigation of fires as well. So lots of what we're seeing is, a predominance of Indigenous communities being evacuated. That's something that, we expect, unfortunately.